We're filming. All right, so if you'd like, the microphone is in front of the screen. The screen is turned off so you won't be blinded. Just walk up to the mic and say, "I dream of a church."
We dream of a church that is an interfaith storefront at the Maine Mall called Holy Grounds. That would be a place of respite and refuge, providing free coffee and a quiet place for conversation, companionship, and potential chaplaincy.
I dream of a church that is more interested in getting out than it is in bringing people in.
We dream of a church that's not afraid to go out on a limb, step out in faith, doesn't give up if it doesn't work the first time, and is fearless in every way.
I dream of a church with babies crying in the pew at every service.
I dream of a church that listens deeply to its stakeholders, that not only talks about great ideas, but takes action and leaves a large footprint on the community, on the people's hearts and their spirits.
I dream of a church where family is not only the people you're related to or the folks you break bread with at God's table on Sunday. They're out beyond our doors and in the world. And I also dream of a church that will let me serve barefoot on occasion.
I dream of a church that accepts the tension between Jesus being real and people being pilgrims on a journey where we accept each other's questions.
I dream of a church where no one can tell who the ordained people are because everyone is doing so much ministry.
I dream of and petition the convention to allow 3 of our young people to speak of their dreams for the church.
I dream of a church that has more youth involvement in services.
I dream of a church that can see that hymnals aren't the only kind of music.
I dream of a church where my opinion is not discounted because of my age.
I dream of a church where my teenagers would jump up on Sunday morning and go, "Yes, church!"
I dream of a church where the diocesan office would help facilitate interactive communications among congregations so that we can share what works.
I dream of a church where the buildings and grounds budget and the outreach budget are reversed. I dream of a church where we're not overburdened by our buildings, where the front line is so lost because we're so involved in the community, and where everyone all around us is experiencing the transformative love of Jesus Christ.
We dream of a church that celebrates the joys and sorrows and all the life in between, wherever I need it, whenever I need it.
I dream of a church where everyone feels at home, especially me.
We dream of a church that's more about who we are than what we do.
I dream of a church that joyfully responds to the yes of God by echoing it with yes. Not yes, but, if I can afford it. Not yes, but, if you're so-and-so. Just yes.
We dream of a church where each person knows deeply the love of God and the power of the Spirit and is willing to communicate that love to the world around them. The first place where people turn when they are hurting,
a church that doesn't judge, where children can grow and learn about God in an environment that is safe and suitable for learning.
I dream a dream as time goes by. Oh, sorry, wrong venue. I dream of a church where there is no boundaries. Questions are asked outside the church, and inside the church, all are welcome.
I dream of a church where Christ is so glorified that people inside the church feel as a part of their love for Christ, they are out doing ministry, and it's done as God leads.
I dream of a church that is active for social justice, as in the time of Jesus, and would not be considered radical or consider the cost.
I dream church is every place that each of us might be.
We dream of a church where we could be married.
I dream of a church where a poor, bedraggled man could ride in to a Sunday service on a donkey and be welcomed.
I dream of the church